All the praises be to Allah. Dear learners, once again I am back on online class. Again, heartiest welcome to you in the online class. Today I am here to teach you degree. The name of degree is comparison of adjective. Comparison of adjective. Okay, dear students, let's get started to this class. I hope that after watching this video, you will be completely able to change positive, comparative and superlative degree and vice versa. Okay, dear students, I will go on the board. Comparison of degree. Degree is of three types: positive, comparative and superlative. Okay, here I have written some adjectives on the board: positive, comparative and superlative. First of all, we have to know the three forms of adjectives. Positive forms, the original word, the base word of adjective is called positive. And normally, if you find these types of word, tall, large, these types of adjective, you have to add er with the base word. Okay, tall is positive and taller is comparative and tallest is superlative and large, larger, largest. In this way, if you find this type of adjective, you have to make it comparative with adding er and superlative adding est. Okay, dear students, these types of word you have to change into comparative and superlative. Big, bigger, biggest. Small, smaller, smallest. Wise, wiser, wisest. Okay, these types of word will be changed in this way. And here I have written another word, busy. Another word, busy. What is the difference between these words? If you find any y at the end of the word, if you find any y, then you have to make it comparative, adding, omitting y, and instead of y you have to take I and add er. Okay, dear students, in the same way, instead of y you have to write down e, and after e you have to write down est. In this way you have to change them. Okay, dear students, again, beautiful. Beautiful is comparatively a large word. If you find these types of large word more than 2 syllables, or if you find a word with suffix full, tiv, ous, nes, these types of word you have to change them comparative, adding more before the word and adding most before the base word. Beautiful, comparative, more beautiful, and superlative, most beautiful. Okay, dear students, if you find these types of word in this way, you will have to change. Another word I am telling you: handsome, more handsome, most handsome, useful, more useful, most useful. And last and final steps: good, better, best, bad, ill, worse, worst. These are exceptional one. That's why here I have written 4 types of words: normal words, word with y, and comparatively large word, and exceptional words. So if you can understand these types of changing of these words, you can make every word into comparative and superlative. Okay, dear students, we will need them changing positive, comparative, comparative to superlative, superlative to positive. Now I will give a structure of positive degree. I will give a structure of positive degree. You have to memorize the structure, and following this structure you will be able to change every both comparative or superlative degree into positive one. Okay, I'm writing the structure of positive. First step, no other or very few. Second, large subject. That's the first step. That's the second step. Verb. Third step, as. Fourth step, PF, positive form of adjective, positive form of adjective. Fifth step, and again as. Sixth step, and final and last step, first subject. It's the seventh step. Okay, first step, no other or very few. Then you have to take large subject, and after subject you have to take verb. After that you have to take as, positive form of the degree. If you find any comparative degree or superlative degree, then you have to write down the positive form of the degree. Okay, again as, and then first subject. Okay, through these rules, let's go to change every sentence is both comparative or superlative. Now I am giving you an example to be solved. Mango is the sweetest fruit. Okay, before going to solve this sentence, I'm giving you some important technique through which you can be completely change these types of sentence. We need, I think, more. I'm writing here two groups. I will give you two groups. No other, any other, the. It's one group. Very few, most other, one of the. It's another group. You have to change within these groups. You should not go. If you find no other in the sentence, you can take any other word, the. Okay? If you find the in the sentence, you have to take no other, not very few. You should not go there from here. Okay? You should be remain here. Through this group you can change. Okay? Hope that you will be able to understand it. Let's start solving these questions. First step, no other or very few. First step, no other or very few. Okay. Now look, here is the the. We find the. It's from this group. Now whether we take no other or very few, whether we take no other or very few, we should not go there from here. As there is a the, then I have to take no other. As we have to take no other or very few. Okay, we should take no other. We are changing this sentence into positive degree following this structure. First step complete. Second step, large subject. That means fruit. There are two subjects, mango and fruit. fruit. Second step complete. Third step verb. Fruit, according to the subject, verb will be is. Then we have to take as. PF means positive form of the adjective. Sweetest. 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 We know that base word of this sweetest, base word is sweet, comparative sweeter and superlative sweetest. As PF means positive form base word sweet, we have to take sweet. Again, next step as first step. First subject mango. Okay, the answer is no other fruit is as sweet as mango. No other fruit is as sweet as mango. If you follow this structure, you will be completely able to change every types of sentence into positive degree. It was a superlative and we made it into a positive. Again, I'm writing a comparative sentence. Let's see. Rakib is taller than any other boy. Rakib is taller than any other boy. Dear students, can you guess what type of sentence is it? Okay, taller. Here we go, taller. Taller is the symbol of which type of sentence? Positive, comparative or superlative? As the ear after the word, it's comparative. Now we will change it into positive following these rules, following these structures. Okay, as there is any other. What phrase will we take? No other or very few? As it is from this group, we have to take no other. Okay, first step, no other. No other. First is complete. Second is last subject, boy. Then third is the verb, is. Here we go, is the verb according to the subject. Verb may be changed. Okay. Fourth is as. Fifth is the positive form of the degree. Verb, adjective. Tall. Base word tall. It's positive degree. Again, as. The last and final step, first subject, Rakib. So, let's see the answer. No other boy is as tall as Rakib. So, dear students, it's proof that through this group you can change both comparative or superlative degree into positive degree. Let's see another structure. Write down on a paper the structure and practice again and again. I do believe you will be able to change after watching this video. Okay, now let's see another structure. Now I will write the structure of comparative degree. Comparative. Okay, let's see the steps. First step, subject. If you find subject at the beginning of the sentence, you have to take that subject. But if you don't find the subject at the beginning of the sentence, then you have to take the last subject. Okay, remember it. Subject. First step, subject. Second step, verb. Third step, CF. Can you guess? CF means what is the elaboration of CF? C means comparative, F means form, comparative form of adjective. Okay. Fourth step, then. Fifth step, any other or most other. Then another subject. Okay, the structure has 6 steps. Let's see the structure. First step, subject. Second, verb. Third, comparative form. Then fourth step, then. Next step, any other or most other. And last and final step, sixth step, another subject. You will find there are 2 subjects. That's why I have written down subject 1 and another subject. Okay, dear students, let's see how to solve any sentence into comparative one. Dhaka is one of the busiest cities. Dhaka is one of the busiest cities. Okay, let's change the sentence into comparative one following this structure. Okay, dear students, first step, subject. We see their subject, so let's take it. Dhaka. First step done, second step verb. According to Dhaka, we have to take each. Okay, third step comparative form of the adjective. Can you guess what is the comparative form of this word? Yeah, comparative form of busiest is busier. Busy, busier, busiest. We have to take comparative form. Busier. Our third step done, and next step then we have to take then. Okay, dear students, now let's see the next step. Any other word, most other. Now think for a while. Think, guess. What should we take? Any other or most other? Is there any symbol here? Yeah, one of the. It's from this group. What should we take? We have to take now any other or most other. As we find this word, this phrase, we have to take any other or most other. What should we take? Yes, obviously from this group we have to take most other. That's a most other. Fifth is to complete. Next, sixth step, another subject. We have taken Dhaka as subject. There you will find another subject. That's the cities. Okay, the answer is Dhaka is busier than most other cities. Hope that you got it. Now I will write down another sentence and it will be positive. It will be positive. No other metal is as useful as iron. No other metal is as useful as iron. Okay, dear students, now let's change this sentence into comparative one. First step, subject. Let's see, is there any subject at the beginning of the sentence? No, there is no subject at the beginning of the sentence. Then we have to take the last one, iron. Iron, subject. First step complete, second is verb. According to subject, iron, we have to take verb is. Third step, comparative form of adjective, useful. Do you remember? Useful. What type of word? Comparatively large. And as a word with suffix full. Then we have to take more or most. As we need comparative form, we have to take more. That means more useful. More useful. Then we have to take then. Fourth step then. Next step, any other word, most other. As we see here, no other. We have to take any other or most other. What should we take? Obviously, as there is no other, we have to take any other. We have to take one of them. Any other, another subject. As we have taken iron as subject, another subject is metal. Okay, last word will be metal. That's another subject. The answer is iron is more useful than any other metal. Okay, dear students, I hope that you got it. Now we'll learn another structure. Another structure, it will be the structure of superlative degree. Okay, let's get started. Mind it, you have to memorize all the three structures of degree. Superlative. There you will find 5 steps: subject, verb, step 1, step 2, the or on of the, as third step. SF, superlative form of adjective. SF means superlative form of adjective. Then another subject. Okay, dear students, it has 5 steps. It has 5 steps. Let's see the structure. First step subject, then verb, next third step the or one of the, fourth step superlative form of verb. It means superlative form of verb. Last and final step is another subject. Okay, let's try to change the sentence into superlative degree. First step subject. Dear students, as there is no subject at the beginning of the sentence, we have to take the last one, iron. Iron. Okay, first step complete. Second step, verb. According to iron, we have to take is. Iron is. Third step, the or one of the. The or one of the. As there is no other, we have to take which one? The or one of the? Obviously the. Third step complete. Fourth step, superlative form of verb. What may be the superlative form of verb? Oh, sorry, superlative form of that word? Useful. And it will be most useful. Most useful. And last and final step, step number 5, another subject. Find out another subject. As we have taken iron as subject, we have another subject in the sentence. It's a metal. It's a metal. Okay, the answer is iron is the most useful metal. Dear students, hope you got it. Then it has an exceptional rules. Degree or comparison of degree has an exceptional rule. Is the structure rules of Rathan is as tall as a tree. As tall as a tree. It is the rules only as or as. It's positive. There is no other or very few. That's why it's the number 4th rules of degree. Now, how can we change this positive sentence into comparative one? Okay, dear students. Now, you can change this sentence into 2 ways. Change this sentence into 2 ways. If we take the last subject, I'm showing you 2 ways to change the sentence. First, a tree. a tree. If you take the last subject and if there is no negative word not, you have to take not after the verb. A tree is not. A tree is not comparative form taller. You know that if you find any comparative form, after comparative form you have to write down then. A tree is not taller than first subject, Ratan. The answer is a tree is not taller than Ratan. Okay, I hope that in this way you can sense every sentence into positive, comparative or superlatives. Now I will give you a task. You have to answer it, writing comments. Okay, you have to send me message writing this answer. Dinajpur is larger than any other districts. Dinajpur is larger than any other districts. Dear students, you have to answer both. You have to, as it is comparative degree, you have to answer both positive and comparative. Positive and superlative. Okay, dear students, writing change the sentence into positive and superlative and send me through message. Okay, dear students, hope that you got everything. And if you have any problem or questions, you can ask me both through cell phone, calling me or writing message. Okay, dear students, thank you for watching this video. Stay home, stay safe.